All right, here's a really good kickball game idea called Survival Kickball. This one comes from Derek Hafer, so thanks, Derek. This is for grades 4 to 8. You'll need a kickball, so some sort of a bouncy ball and bases, and you can also do this for baseball as well. So here's your baseball diamond. Use a real one, or just on the playground, throw down some bases and get started. You'll have your batting team or your kicking team lined up as usual, and your fielding team is just going to have the teacher to start. Now that'll change, and that's kind of the survival rule part of this, where the kicking team, every time they make mistakes, they'll be slowly joining the fielding team until more and more players are on the fielding team, and then there's one player left on the kicking team. So the teacher's going to start with the ball as the pitcher or the roller. And if you don't know how to play kickball, this uses the main kickball rules. I have an old video. I'll leave the link below. You can take a look if you'd like, or just follow along, and you might be able to figure it out as we go. All right, so the mistakes that will cause the kicking team to join the fielding team are as follows. If they miss the ball on the kick, if there's a foul ball, caught out, tag out, base out, so any of those things. And so we're going to take a look at each one of those quickly. So a missed ball, so basically if they're up to kick, the pitcher rolls it, assuming it's a good pitch, and they miss it, then they are joining the fielding team. So instead of strike three, it's strike one and you're out. So as long as it's a good pitch. If it's not a good pitch, the pitcher would re-roll it. So second example, another player comes up and we're going to look at a foul ball here. So ball is rolled, it is kicked, and it lands into the foul area. So if you don't know the foul area, here it is, the lines before the first and third baseline. Anywhere in that area is a foul, so that player would be out and they would join the fielding team as well. Now, the next one is a caught out. So if a player comes up to kick the ball is rolled, it's booted, and it is caught. The pop fly is caught before the ball hits the ground, then that player is out. So these are the typical baseball rules that maybe you already know, but I'd just like to go through them anyways. Next is a tag out. So the kicker comes up, and the ball is rolled and kicked, and it's gone on the ground, and the player is trying to round the bases, and the fielder has grabbed the ball and then tagged the player. So as long as the fielder has the ball in the hand and tags the player between the bases anywhere, then that player is tagged out, and that player would also join the fielding team. So you see the blue team is not doing very good right now. Again, it's just for an example, though. We'll see how these things go. A base out is the last one we're going to look at. The ball is rolled, it is kicked, the player starts rounding the bases, but the ball has gone to the player on first base before that player made it to that base. So that player would be out. So those are all the ways that the players would join the fielding team. Other than that, the game would go on as a normal game. So players who have a good kick and they can stop on whatever base they feel safe at. We'll look at one example of a home run situation here, though. So a ball has been kicked. We all see these examples. Player goes, runs all the bases, makes it home. Anytime a player makes it home, whether it's on a home run or just during regular play, then that player would go to the end of the line and they've survived. So they'll continue surviving if they can do so and be the last one left. So that's kind of the basic idea. Thanks again to Derek for this game idea. Please subscribe for more games and visit PhysEdGames.com.